I remember Brad taking the stage for his first time at the Wild Horse, and he's like, "Do I wear my hat? Do I not wear the hat?" I'm like, "Wear the hat, bro."
So Chris is the reason Brad Paisley wears a hat.
Wow,
You're welcome,
you
Brad.
heard it here first.
You know what? You're welcome.
Hey friends, it's your girl Emily Curl. We're here at our iHeartRadio studios in New York City, and we are hanging out with LoCash. Can we give it up for our guys in the studio? You guys are named country music's iconic feel-good duo.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
feels
Right, I was
good.
about to say, does
Feels
that sound
good.
about right for you
Done
guys?
and done.
That feels good.
We believe it. We're so glad to have you guys here. What a year that you've had.
Yes, it's been crazy.
Today's a big day too because your episode of Summer House is premiering tonight. You
Crazy, right?
performed this summer. This is Summer House, which I love the show on Bravo in the Hamptons. You guys performed there. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Man, it was wild. I mean, the house is crazy. From the minute we pulled up the drive and walked into the kitchen, we started drinking tequila, and the next thing you know, it was a 40th birthday party for Kyle, and it got crazy.
It got
That's
crazy.
a rowdy bunch.
Oh, it got rowdy. I mean, there's some cool stuff you guys will see tonight.
There's
And,
some drama,
some
here
super
and there.
drama.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
episode.
Were you guys involved in the drama?
No, we
No.
steered clear
You
of
just
all that.
watching the drama.
We
Yeah,
tried
yeah,
to start some here and there, but no one
You're
else.
stirring the pot.
Yeah,
You're also on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen tonight, and you're the guest bartenders.
that's cool.
Is this your first time doing something like this?
Yeah, we've never done anything like that, so we don't know what to expect.
We could
other
bartend,
than,
though.
I mean, we watched it, and I think there's going to be the Shaskies is going to come out, and we'll be pouring the drinks.
What is your go-to drink of choice? Like, what is something you make, and what do you like to drink?
I like straight bourbon or straight tequila.
Ooh.
I don't mix anything. I just keep it real.
Okay.
So I can wake up the next morning okay. with
Feel
no
okay.
headaches. Yes.
I'm a beer man. I like beer. I like cold beer.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
is it? Are you
Probably
Coors
a
or are you?
Corona.
Oh,
Probably a
Corona.
Corona. Yeah, but I mean, cold beer, the drinkable kind, is my favorite kind.
There you
so,
go.
Yeah.
So tonight, you guys are bartending. Are you going to be like starting some drama behind the
Maybe.
bar as well?
Yeah, maybe so.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll throw a can at you or something.
Yeah.
Let's start something up there. I'm excited about it. So
There's a lot of drama on Bravo right now with the scandal and everything.
There
so
is. Have you guys been
everybody's
following?
teaming up a little bit, going different directions. So we're kind of walking right into the middle of it. It's
Oh
wild.
my God! Do you guys have thoughts on the other Bravo drama? Like, do you guys have a side that you're picking?
I mean,
Like,
we
I
have a
don't think
side
so.
that we're on.
Okay.
But I don't know if we're supposed to say. But I mean, we've kind of
you
sided.
know all this
But we
drama. How do
know.
you know all this?
I've been watching and I've been doing my research.
Oh,
'cause,
so you
I mean, we're the
know.
bartenders in the middle of a scandal, so I mean, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm going
Okay.
in blind.
You gotta be
Going
ready.
in blind.
Well, speaking of, okay, you guys are bartending tonight, but it's fun even prepping for this shoot, just hearing a little bit of your story. You guys, I just did a profile. You guys got your start in the Wild Horse Saloon in Nashville.
We did.
Take me back to those days. What did that time look like for LoCash?
It was a different time in
Poor.
Nashville.
Very poor.
There was,
Extremely poor.
you know, at the Wild Horse, there would be like 3,000 people a night, even on weekdays. And we were kind of the hosts of the party. We would go out and we would MC the shows, the concerts. I mean, everybody was coming through the Wild Horse. Brad Paisley, Lone Star, everybody was getting their start
Their
there.
start there, yeah. They would go on for I remember Brad taking the stage for his first time at the Wild Horse, and he was backstage just not knowing what. I was, a lot younger then, and he's like, "Do I wear my hat? Do I not wear the hat?" I'm like, "Wear the hat, bro."
So Chris is the reason Brad Paisley wears a hat.
Wow,
You're welcome,
you heard
Brad.
it here first.
You know what? You're welcome. I may have been 12, but I told you what to do.
That is epic. What was like your favorite performance back then that you saw? Like speaking of Brad,
My
was there anything that really
favorite,
stuck out?
the Temptations came through one night.
What?
And it was so cool because they had Martha Reeves with them, and it was just cool to watch the steps on stage. The Chris Ledoux concert, that was my very first one at the Wild Horse, and he had a mechanical bull that would like have fireworks going off, and he would ride it, and the whole place would go crazy. And so, we kind of cut our teeth watching all these artists, the do's and the don'ts. And we would sit back in the DJ booth and be like, okay, we're never going to do that. And then sometimes
There's a
we're
lot
like,
of never do's. We're never going to do that.
yeah, and then sometimes we'd be like,
Never
we
gonna do
definitely
that.
want to do that.
What was at
that
the top of the never do list?
Dead air was the
Ooh.
main thing.
Is the killer?
Yeah.
Well, people would say, they would finish their song, and then they would walk all the way back to the drum riser and take a drink of water, and the applause is over, and then they take their time walking back up, and then they're tuning their guitar, and they're looking at the set list, and there's just a lot of dead time that you lose the crowd a little bit each time you do
Yeah.
that. So one thing we've always focused on is like, staying engaged and making sure that the crowd stays with you on that journey all night long.
It does help to be a duo too.
It does.
There you go.
helps
Then
us.
you can like fill in for the other one. Now, you guys, when did you first really get that first big break for you guys? Where you're like, okay, things are happening for us.
I think it was when I Love This Life was just getting his feet. It was actually played here, and it started blowing up on the radio, and we didn't even have a record deal at the time. And that happened, and the next thing you know, we get a small little record label, and it goes, once it hit top 40, we were super stoked about that, excited, and then it goes top 20 and top 10, and that thing went all the way to the top of the charts, and that's when we knew, like, okay, we weren't crazy.
It's like we're onto something here.
Yeah, so
we did have one breaking point early on, and a lot of people don't know about. We came to New York City, and we played
Oh, that's right.
Fox
Fox
New Year's
News.
Eve. And Megan Kelly and them were running the show, and they were down by the ball drop, and then they had us like a block away at Fox. And so we did this performance, and we dropped the price of our new CD. Back then, there was only CD Baby. It was like the big turning point into like
This is really
online
sorry.
sales and stuff. And so we decided to
CDs.
upload our stuff on CD Baby and see what would happen after that performance. So we do the performance on Fox on New Year's Eve, and the next thing you know, the next morning, we're the #1 selling artist of all genres on CD
Stop.
Baby.
Yes.
And Nashville was just upside down. They're all calling us. They're like, "What happened?" We're like, "We don't even know."
Listen, yeah,
we're
we
trying to
just
get by
had
the
this huge.
negative 4
Yeah.
degrees it was. I do remember walking on Times Square and walking up, and these people just go absolutely ballistic for us. At least I think they're cheering for us. And they're going, they're cheering, and we're just walking by. I'm like, God, dude, our songs are
feeling
out yet.
good.
This is really
It's
good. This CD
epic.
Baby's awesome. Man, I turned around and the Jonas Brothers are behind us.
You
I
like
felt
get
like an
stressed out.
idiot, dude.
Exactly like we were in the Entourage. Real
Yeah,
quick.
it's like,
Play it off.
That's hilarious.
But
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
big, it was a big moment in New York City for
Yeah,
us. So
and
that
at
was
that
cool.
point, you guys were still going by LoCash Cowboys, right?
We were.
When
Yeah.
when did that name change happen? I was going to ask you guys.
Well, that breaking point was like 2009. And so I think around 2015, 16, we changed the name to just LoCash. We just kind of dropped the Cowboys.
just because you feel like everyone was kind of calling you that anyway? Is
everybody
that-
was
Yeah.
shortening our name already.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And now you guys are on tour with Kane Brown and Dustin
Yeah.
Lynch, which is so epic. Congratulations, that's huge.
Thank you.
What has that been like so far?
It's absolutely insane. Kane is awesome. He's a great
Yeah.
guy. First of all, we're friends, and we hang out like constantly after the show, and we write till 5 in the morning, and then we wake up again and do it all over again. But he is so humble. His wife is amazing. Their kids, their whole family, the crew itself is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's so nice to be on there. I'm telling you, it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. And I'm not saying it because we're on tour with them.
And you guys have seen a lot, so coming
Yes.
from you both, I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, he's put a lot into the production. It's a brand new show for him.
Yeah.
I think the first new show in like 3 to 5 years. So he's fired up extra about that. And he's on a rocket ship. And it's fun to be part of that, just kind of sitting on the wing and being part of that tour because he stays so humble throughout all of it. And it's a good lesson for everybody. you know?
Yeah.
It's a good atmosphere.
For you guys, what is the most fun song to play live on your set? Like, what really gets the crowd hyped? What gets you guys hyped?
I mean, I Love This Life is probably the #1 song. I do like singing 3 Favorite Colors right now, the new one, just because, I think America needs that unity. So
Yeah.
it really does that with that song. But I Love This Life is the one. You just see the smiles, you see people screaming their heads off singing it. So
Never gets old, yeah. Let's talk about 3 Favorite Colors. Congratulations, it's
thank
out
you.
now. Tell us a little bit behind the inspiration of the song.
Man, we were out on the road writing with Nate Kenyon and Drew Baldridge, and Nate had this idea for a little bit of a patriotic song, and he sang us a little bit of the first verse and a little tidbit of the chorus, and we're like, man, that sounds awesome, because we're patriotic. We love our country. We love where we live. We love our military, and so we're like, you know what? We've never really recorded a song like this before. Let's give it a shot. So we finished the song. We wrote the song, and it feels good to go out on stage and throw the mic out to the crowd and they sing Red, White, and Blue, because there's so many people who love where we're at, and it's good to reassure each other, that there's less division than we think sometimes, and so it's nice to be the message, deliverers of that kind of a thing.
Yeah, you also have a line in the song I've got to ask you about, because you said when it comes to college football teams, you only cheer for one. So
Oh,
there might be
boy.
some division
Everybody
here.
wants to know.
Who are
Yeah.
you cheering for?
I don't really have a college football team. I'm more NFL, but I mean, I went to Maryland, so I would give the Terps But
Okay,
we're not a
okay.
very good football team. We're getting there. We're getting there. So.
But to your
Yeah.
school, what would you say?
Man, I would probably say Florida State.
Really?
They've hired us the most, and so
That's
I believe
true.
in it. Whoever hires us. We went to the football games and the basketball games and done after concerts and so it's been fun to be part of that, and so it's easy to cheer for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm a Georgia girl, so I was like,
Okay.
I really thought you guys
Oh,
were
yeah.
gonna say UGA. I was like,
See,
national
that's
championship.
different.
I
You
was
go
ready. Well, then I
Georgia
ended up
and
Tennessee because you
Bama.
guys are from Tennessee, right? Tennessee's
Well,
home.
not from. I still live there. Chris lives in Tampa now.
Oh, in
Yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah,
Okay. But
so-
where'd you guys grow up?
I
Did you
grew up
grow
in
Tennessee?
Indiana.
Oh, in Indiana.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Maryland. Okay, but Nashville is still home for you.
Yeah.
How is Tampa? Are you
It's
liking
amazing.
Tampa? Is it nice?
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's crazy. I live in paradise. I live where people vacation. So,
Yeah, it's
yeah, you
awesome.
know.
So you guys are on tour right now. You're
Yep.
dropping new music. What else can we look forward to from you guys this year? You got a lot planned for us?
I tell you what else is going on.
I mean, you're on Summer House. You're out there gonna watch Evans live.
Yeah.
There's some stuff we just can't say yet, but
There's a lot of projects brewing, television projects, and some of them are close to the goal line. So I think there'll be some announcements soon.
You'll see it here next week.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, come right back.
Yeah, yeah, and instead of just being, on the shows, that we'll be behind the
Ooh.
production of some of it too. So
Yeah.
it's fun to
Oh.
get creative with that as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
exciting. Okay, lots to look forward to. Well, before we let you guys go, we thought we could play a little game called Most Likely To.
Okay.
Where I'm going to ask you a
Uh-oh.
question, and you tell me out of the two of you who's most likely to do that.
Okay.
Are you ready? Here we go.
It's easy.
Who is most likely to close down the bar at Tootsie's?
And that could be both of us.
Yeah. on any
Right there
given day.
together?
Yeah. I mean, we used to play there.
Yeah, I'm,
We
gonna,
started
Yeah.
I'm
back
gonna just
row.
gonna say both. Period.
Yeah,
on
Both.
that one.
Both.
Well, I like little reference in the song, so I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about be a cast member on a reality TV show? Obviously, you're performing on Summer House, but I'm talking full-time cast member. Who's most likely
I think
to?
it'd be Preston.
You think so?
Yeah.
What show would you be on?
Man, what? I'll let him answer that. What do you think?
No. Real world.
I would have been a
movie?
good real
Yeah.
world guy.
I
Yeah.
can see you on the Real World, actually.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can see
yeah.
that.
I could have been on a real world for sure.
Okay, what about who's most likely to give the hype up speech right before you go on stage?
That's-
Preston does that already.
But Chris is good at it too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you want a football speech, that's where I'm gonna go.
Ooh,
so you're
okay.
ready to tackle
Yeah.
somebody, or it's
Oh, so yours is like that.
The
Okay,
calm,
so
yeah.
okay, but
Chris
what
will
is-
get personal, which I like.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Like a-
more superficial. Like, we got 10 seconds to get our heads right. Let's go. Chris is more like, if we got about 2 or 3 minutes, he's gonna deliver. You know what I mean?
like how? Like, can you give me an example?
I mean, you ever watch Ray Lewis?
No.
Cue a clip of Ray Lewis right now in the locker room.
Here's what we're gonna do, baby.
Give everything you got today.
Wait, I love
Yeah.
it. Okay, what about call or FaceTime the most famous person in your phone?
We do that. We drunk.
I'll tell you how
FaceTime.
this goes. Most likely to, Chris will tell me to do it.
Yeah.
That's what'll happen because he'll be
So
like,
you're the
call them right now.
instigator.
And then I'll be like, I don't know if we should call him right now. And they're like, you should call Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I'll be like, I
We
don't
do.
know.
We
man.
do drunk
You know?
FaceTime. That's a.
So this is
that's
like a regular
that's a real
occurrence.
thing.
We do.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we actually both do it to see which one will get answered.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
is that happening?
if you're
You
watching,
really
Yes.
are.
pick me every time.
Okay, what about then that same note? Maybe you're a few drinks in. Slide into another artist or celeb's DMs.
I mean, I think it would have to be Chris. Actually, not most likely. He did. Chris loves The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I mean, we all do. He
Yeah, it's
does.
not. It's not. It's a love. I mean, I respect the guy.
But
I
Chris
respect
went to his DMs and started sending him messages.
Not messages.
And
Message.
And then he calls me like the next day and he's like, "Dude, The Rock didn't answer me."
He did.
And I'm like, "He didn't
He
answer
didn't
you?
read
What-
it. You guys
what do
can
you
tell
mean?
if he read it or not.
You have his phone number or something?" He's like, "No, I sent him a DM. I slid in his DMs and he didn't respond."
And what did that DM say? That
And
first
literally, it
original
was just
DM?
because we sent some cowboy hats for him, and we're with Stetson, and I never heard back. That's all. I just.
It was a little
Wait,
more
bring it back.
leisurely than that. It was like striking up a friendship. "Hey, bro, what's going on, man?"
No.
Hey, it's
One-way
Chris
friend
from
in the
LoCash.
DMs.
I'm like,
I
"Yo,
may,
man."
The Rock,
I
if you're
may
watching?
I may have done another message to him once.
You did.
You did.
Well,
I
no,
was trying not to throw you under the bus too bad.
It's when his dad passed, and my dad passed. So I kind of just
Aw.
said, hey, bros, keep your head up, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. He didn't read that either, but
didn't respond.
but that was
Lately-
heartfelt, man. You know
But
what
we
I mean?
did just so The Rock did put us on his influencer program, and so he sent us. Well, now he always sends us seasonal shoes and jackets.
Now we're never
and-
gonna get it because now he thinks
you
I'm
know.
a stalker. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait.
And all
Okay.
this
Then
stuff.
tell him that we need a DM back. That's what we need.
Right? So we
Yeah.
did one even better. I jumped in here with Chris and we put together a little video and we put together some of the stuff like the gear, the jackets, the shirts. I
Us
think
on
you were wearing a
stage with it,
t-shirt.
yeah.
And
Oh,
then
that's
we
epic.
said thank you to him on video and then we walked to the stage and then Kane brings us out. And so we rocked the stage with Kane wearing the rock gear.
A lot of people think I look like him when I take my hat off and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
Yeah.
See what's
I can't, guys.
Should you
No,
show
go
us
ahead.
and so you can
Let's
take
do a
that
side by
off?
side. Let's do a side by side.
Well, now I'm gonna look like Pitbull with these glasses on. So I was like,
Mr. Worldwide over
oh, there
here.
you go, Mr. Worldwide.
Oh shoot!
Is it The Rock?
The Rock or Pitbull? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like if they had
It's
a
a
baby,
mix.
maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Mix.
post that video, and we'll see if maybe he sees the
I don't
video.
know, there's
We'll
laughing
tag
for the
him.
peanut
That's it.
gallery over here. I don't know what's going on here.
Love
And
it.
maybe Chris will get his message.
Finally,
After all.
finally.
That's right.
It's
That's
so
what we
busy.
need.
It's
We're
so
rooting
busy.
for this.
He
We are.
sends us shoes and everything too. He's great.
So you guys
He's a
are
good
friends.
dude.
Okay, we just need a DM.
He just
back.
doesn't
Right,
know.
right.
Exactly.
It's like
That's what
we're
we are.
friends,
Friends.
but it's kind of like Facebook friends or something. You know, who
Facebook
knows?
friends. Okay, who's most likely to take the longest to get ready?
Preston.
Me,
by
probably.
far.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
long? What, you take your time?
No, for a dude, I kind of take my time, but we're still pretty quick. I mean, we've been on the road 20 years, so it's you don't have
You
much
know,
time.
you got it.
Yeah,
you got it
you
down.
know.
Of all of you guys on tour, you, Kane, and Dustin, which tour bus is most likely to be the last to leave?
You know what? We all leave at the same time.
Really? So no one's
It's
throwing
so
down
organized. That's one of my favorite things about this tour. It's so buttoned up, and at leave time, all the buses turn and they roll together.
Well, the other
And-
night it was our bus and Kane's bus that stayed back. 'Cause we
too
Yeah.
late. Stay a
Yeah.
little late. Why did you guys stay late? What was the occasion?
He jumped on our bus to write some songs with us that night. We wrote together, and we got to drinking, obviously. And next thing you
We
know,
got
it's time for-
delirious.
Yeah.
We got delirious. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
we
mean,
were just at the time we weren't writing anything. We had like you never laughed so hard and snot's coming out your nose. That's
Yes.
where we
Oh,
went.
that's
It was
good.
great.
We were having a good night. It was fun.
Are you guys like writing? Like, do you get a lot of good stuff out of the writing sessions on tour? Or is it more just fun throwing ideas around?
Right now,
Is it nice?
it's still early. We got about 12 songs started.
Oh,
So there's a lot of ideas, and then we'll as the tour goes, we'll probably
We
progress
write a
and
lot on
write.
the road anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll write 3 or 4 songs in a weekend, every weekend, and so
crazy, but it's just
um,
like you're used to that, like that cycle.
Yeah, but the stuff with Kane right now, we're just kind of like testing the waters to see exactly, like you said, there's a lot of great ideas on the table. So, we head to Wichita here in a couple days, Wichita, St. Louis, Omaha. So if you're in those towns, come see us.
Yes.
But we'll probably finish a couple of those.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun. It'll
Yeah.
be interesting.
I can't wait to see that. And we're so excited to see you guys on
Thank
tour
you.
on the stage. Can we give it up one more
Yes.
time for LoCash in our studio?